3, 2. Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, yeah, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Yeah. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. When troubles come and troubles pass, go find a woman, yeah, and you'll find love. But son, don't forget there's someone up above. And be some kind of man, be something you love and understand. Baby, be some kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust for a rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Yeah, and be some kind of man, be something you love and understand. Baby, be some kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Yes, I will, yeah. Boy, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied, yeah, and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand, yeah. Baby, be some kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can, yeah. Oh, be a simple simple man, yeah. Oh, be something you love and understand, yeah. Be a simple kind of man.
Yeah. Let me get on here. How you doing, everybody? Thank you for coming out. Welcome to the 11th edition of the Community Pulse. And we've got a show for you tonight. Featured co-host is Hugh Caldwell. And our featured artist for this week is Ben Wells, Me, Myself, and iPhone. I've already received a few messages and emails stating that from some people that they've never had the opportunity of listening to Ben and his music. So this is going to be really good. So I'm really excited. And what a way to open the show. That song, to me, that video in particular is what family is all about. Josh, I just think that's incredible. I know that's your son and daughter. I think that's your wife. I if you'd like to put that in the post, I think that's just absolutely beautiful. I've been following Josh for quite some time, since I came into the community. He's a brilliant artist. His whole family is, and an awesome individual. So I'd like to start the show off, as I do, with a few shout outs. Obviously, we start off with the premiere of Simple Man, Josh Harris, JD and the Queens. And I hope the volume is better. If you guys can put, I don't know, what do they put, a 1, a 5? I never understand that. Just throw numbers in there when somebody asks. If it sounds better, then all the thanks goes to DJ Big Red 81, who graciously, unexpectedly, mailed me this mic, and he can put all the specs in the chat, and I think it sounds great. So I want to start off with some of the shout outs, because and then we'll bring on Mr. Hugh Caldwell. Live to Fly had a couple real nice tracks that he put out. David L., love you, brother. I know he'll listen to it if he's not in the chat. He's always in the catches it on the replay. He put a Mark Knopfler cover, Iron Hand, and he also put out a collab with Hugh Caldwell. I think I was in the chat when they were saying that they were going to do something like this, and they put out a real nice cover of Jim Croce's Mother's Day. He calls it Mother's Day Story, and the song is I Got a Name. It was really well done, and when Hugh comes on, I got to ask him how he did that. I think it's brilliant. Well done, both of you. Gary Schaefer, the Picking Pilot, had a real cool track. The Truth Can Hurt Your Brain. My buddy Drew Genius Music put out a track. He's got a couple of them. Two Villains is the one that we're sharing the link for. Please go over to these channels and support. Michael Thompson, just I think it was yesterday, or was it this morning? It was yesterday. He put out I Really Want to Know. We had Michael on last week, and thank you, Michael, once again. Prince Prodigal put out, released his track for Mother's Day, Infinite Symphony. It's really cool. East Virginia Studios. He's so if anybody wants to know, he's going to start his own channel. We can talk about it in a little bit. This one song's called The 20s Again. Really cool track. And Empirism. Man, this guy is good. That's the basement we all wish we could have. It's like a dreamland there. Electro jazzy jam. Russ 8889, It's Just the Way You Touch Me. It's a really cool track. Jim Hebert, There's an Evil in This Town. David Cartret, Eradicate. Nice track, David. And I think he's got another one out there as well. Mark Tanner, I think he released 3 this week, but this one is a cover of Alice's in Chains, Them Bones. And Laurie's Mishmosh put out a real nice cover, a full band cover of Giants, I'll See You in My Dreams, sorry. Folk and Blueser. This track, Temple of Martyrs, Going Where You Weren't, Where You Went. He sent it to me last week, if you recall. That was the opening track for this show, but I'd already created the show. I pre-record all these videos that we're about to show to make my life simpler. And then Deed 1951, a great supporter of my channel for a few years now, put out a track called Moonset. Deed's name is Andre. Is a real cool dude. It's a real cool channel to go check out. And I want to shout out before we get Hugh on. We'll stop at 17. Allison 2020. She's taken the community by storm. Really cool artist. A lovely song. She was on Independent Many United's stream on Friday, and that's a stream I would really love to promote for a lot of you to come out there. She will spin your music as you show up in the chat. If you want to join the panel, if you want to perform, whatever you want to do. She's a fantastic person and a special friend of mine. And yeah, so we're going to stop there, and I want to bring in Mr. Hugh Caldwell. Hugh. Oh yeah, I guess I have to unmute you. That would be nice.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Excellent. Doing well.
Yeah. It was nice to hear that the shoulder is feeling better for you. And
Definitely getting there. If I could just say something very quickly, Frank. Last night on Brad's show, my comments weren't getting seen by the chat. I tried to say hello. I said hello to Snooks on my phone, and it worked earlier. But I tried about 5 minutes ago to say hello to everybody in the chat on my PC, and nobody replied, so I'm guessing I'm invisible again.
I think I remember what I did when it happened to me, and it worked. And yeah, that sucks. I think that happened to me. I'm not sure on Pete's channel last night, but yeah, that sucks. It's
Yeah.
frustrating, right? It's like
Just
nobody
a little.
loves
Yeah.
me.
No.
So I'd like to, Hugh, I just want to shout out the openers that I use at the beginning of the show. Starting with 15th Bend every Thursday. He has a stream at 9 p.m. Awesome man. A really good friend. I consider him a brother. And Metalhead Hippie on Friday nights, as we all know, 4 p.m. He has his show. Pete Johns every Sunday at 7 p.m. Or now is it 8? I think it's gone to 8. I got to update this. Thomas Christ every Wednesday. Geez, I'm wondering if I messed up the times. Is he's on 7? No, that's correct. Independent Many United. So again, I really want to push this show tonight. This Friday was amazing. I wasn't on the panel, but I got to sit back and listen. She had Allison and Liz A. Day and Lady Campion on the panel. And yeah, it was a really good show. Every Friday, please come join her at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Chad Freeman is Saturdays at 4 p.m. And Jade Starr, she does every Thursday's interview of, I think she's doing the re-interviews of who she's had in the past. It's really cool to see where they were then and where they are today. It's an awesome show. And Ron Ward is now just Wednesdays for now, in the mornings at, is it 7 p.m., JJ? Because it was at 6 at one point, but I think it's up to 7 now. Yeah, so Hugh, what do we got going? Anything new since the last time you were on? I think it was what, episode 2 or 3?
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I've had nothing out, but I have about 6 things that are just about all finished at the same time. When they'll be released, I'm not quite sure, but it'll be very soon.
Very cool.
Lots happening, lots.
So the one thing I did forget to do, of course I forget something, is introduce a song that Hugh chose for this show. And you know the show's not going to go without a glitch, right? I'm just famous for it. So let me just put it back on and let's get it started.
And if I say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me. It's to a castle I will take you, where what's to be, they say, will be. Everywhere it's been somewhere today, fire in the sky. I know when the wind won't blow, you really should know. You're on the show, then you will be mine. Taking our time. And if you say to me tomorrow, oh, what fun it all would be, then what's to stop us, pretty baby? But what is that what should never be? Happy when she has been somewhere in the day, where fire in the sky. I know when the wind will blow, you really should go. Then you will be mine by taking our time. Oh. as the sunrise, and all your dreams are still as new. And happiness is what you need so bad. Yeah, it's alive with you, yeah. Happiness is spiritual, whenever in the sky. Oh, when the wind will blow, you really should know. All the things show that you will be mine by taking our time.
How good is that?
It wasn't finished, Frank.
No, it's not. So, yeah, let me get myself back on there. Yeah, that was, I was supposed to play that before I introduced you. And obviously, Hugh doing what Hugh does. He has over 300 songs probably in his catalog that he could have sent me, and he decides to send me the song that he collabed with Ben Wells. And it does happen to be my favorite of both of yours. I think it's an amazing cover, and it's so well done. And
Yeah, the whole lot of love part was just about to come up there.
what's that?
The whole lot of love part of it.
Yeah, no, that's coming next.
Right. Okay.
So I kind
I
of
get
broke
you.
it up. Yeah.
I get you. I
Yeah.
thought that.
So yeah. So that's an awesome collab that you guys did.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how long have you known Ben for?
Probably since I first started going to Ron Ward's show, which is like about 2.5 years ago,
Oh wow.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's probably when I first saw him in the chats. I'm going to start off with a few, continue with a few shout-outs, if that's okay. Kid K Music put out a real cool premiere, Echoes of Home. Ernst Vingerhoit's Springtime Original. There's a lot of talents here that I shout out that maybe you all haven't heard of, and it'd be really cool if we jump over to their channels to kind of bring them into our community. A lot prefer just to lay low, and that's okay too. Tac Full House 5150 put out a real cool track, Despair and Desire. Son of Snake, Collective 100, like track after track. This is a brilliant album. He does have it on Bandcamp, and this week, for whatever reason, I forgot to add it to the list. But you can purchase that whole album there. Sylvia Blasser, a beautiful track. We all know Sylvia, beautiful music. Morning Breath. Tobias H. Reese put out a 1983 lyric video visualizer from the album Smoke and Mirrors, and the song is called Belong to Strange. Counterfeit Self, Things I Love. What a real cool track, eh, Hugh?
Oh yeah.
Zio Fender, improvisation of in G minor. Another brilliant guitarist. Mars Capone put out a real decent track called The Ballad of Jack and Danny Torrance. You all have to go check that out. Dana Everhart, Alien Underwear. Cool title. Don Mira, he's been following my channel for a couple of years now. Really awesome artist. I'd love for you guys to go check him out also. Let's see if we can get him into our community more. Maybe he was in the community before I got here, but we hooked up, supporting each other's music, and it's a really nice guy. Johanna Lynn, I think she has about 4 other tracks that she released this week. This one's called Quark's Demo. Cubic 1972. he put out the shortened version of Digging It. Really, really cool track, Brian. Paul, Breaking Every Code. And he may also have another track out there. Rainfield Music put out his live Cinco de Mayo improvisation, along with his son and his friends, and really cool stuff. Satellite Sounds, Jack Winter, another artist that we follow each other. I'm not sure how well known he is amongst our community, but he's an amazing producer, amazing music. You should go check this out. He's got one track called Buckhouse, cover to cover. I think Buckhouse is the name of the album, or it could be the band. But then he's got Save It for the Game. Those are two real nice pieces of music. And Sean Needham, Bittersweet Idea Factory, put out Bone Broth Blues. Jerry Gomes, After Sundown. Well done, Jerry. I know he'll watch this in replay. No Lake put out a track called Presence. And Amy Wallace, an amazing Canadian artist, which she will be on the show. Hello, Rose. She will be on the show soon. And this one's a cover of Song of the Sea. And Scars and Shadow, again, what can we say about Scars and Shadow? Track after track is like hit after hit. This one's A Place Made for the Broken. It's probably one of my favorites, but then again, I say that about all her releases. We're going to stop there, and I don't want to keep Ben in the background too long. And what do you think, Hugh? We get him on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So I'm going to do a little intro song here. I hope you all enjoy this. Hello, Ryan.
Well, that was beautiful.
Wasn't it? Let's all three of us come on here. Let's do this. And there he
Hi,
is.
Ben.
Ben, how are you? You're not on mute on my end, so let's see if we can get this going. Yeah. Hang in there, folks. So maybe the best thing to do is go out and then come back in. We can try that. So what I'm going to do, Ben, as soon as it comes back on, you could just start to talk and we'll know you're there. I'm going to continue doing some shout outs while we're waiting. Hello, Allison. We shouted out your new release. It's a beautiful song. Really nice to see you in the chat and welcome to the community. Yeah, you're really taking this on by storm and loved by all. Well done. I want to shout out Gortium85, his pseudoscience project called Final. Yeah, glasses help. 15th, what's going on? Final Boss. Leroy's Musical Journey put out an Eric Clapton cover, Let It Grow. John Lemon and Lemonade, Spectres. John Lemon, I think a few of you know who he is. Just so you know, we're just having a little bit of technical issues with Ben. As soon as he comes on, he'll chat away and then I'll stop. John Schur put out a track called Hazy Days, Heavy Days. Federico Berluzzi, he's from Italy. He's been following my channel and I've been following his for a couple years now. It's a real fun channel to go check out. He just plays anywhere in Europe, in the US, wherever he is. He just parks and plays in the middle of the street by the waterfall. This one particular song, really cool stuff. I love what he does in the middle of the winter. Is it working yet? No. Let me mute and unmute. Let me just see. No, the audio's not coming through now. I'm gonna continue. Brian Drums, another good supporter of my channel. I'd like to see more in the community. He did a cover of Smashing Pumpkins Tonight. Caviar Kubrick, Violet Tint, an R&B beat. Brian Drunk Cave put out a Kiss cover, Cold Gin. And those were drum covers. And Miss High put out a cover of Dog and Butterfly. That was so beautiful. I'm sure you caught that, Hugh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then an Obsidian Snow, a cover of Radiohead, No Surprises. Andriana Amacucci, a really good friend of mine from Italy. Shadow Whispers, The Last Kiss. Yeah, it's a real nifty little mysterious piano tune. You'll love it. Drummer Jim for Life, another drummer out there. Jimmy Barr is his name. He put out a Nos cover, New York State of Mind. Stephen Ewart. I don't know how many thousands of videos he has, but this is another really good one called Waiting. Melanie Coley, or Choli, a cover of Poor Blues Bastards, Missed. Bow Star, one of the funnest channels I've come across, Morningside. It's a Neil Diamond cover. And Guitar Hack, don't forget, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. he does an album review, and just thought I'd throw that into the premieres. Really cool dude, and yes, he's Canadian. And my buddy Sam, Vintage Tone, How to Start Your Weekend. This is a real cool track that he's put out. These are Sam and Toothpick Vic, the next shout out here. Two great guitarists and great supporters. Social Distortion cover, Footprints on My Ceiling. And then Howell Osborne, another really good supporter of quite a few of within our communities. A really good guy. A Roy McMillan cover called This Can't Be Mama. And then our very own Robbie Stingle. Yes, he put out another few tracks. So I just put out his channel link there. And yeah, great supporter of our community. And then might as well finish it off. I got three more. Charlie Tomstone, good supporter again. Not many of you have heard of her. It's amazing music. Detective Agent Darknut. Yep, that's Glitch. And Mark Trail. And it's funny that after 2 years, I figured out all three of them are the same.
Same guy.
Blue Unicorn put out a real cool track. I hope he's in the chat. And it's called The Humbling River cover. Another great guitarist and streamer. And I will shut him out in a bit. Yeah. So I do want to mention, I don't know if anybody noticed that I did put out my, posted my premiere. It'll be premiering my next song from the album Terzo. It'll be premiering next, this coming Thursday at 8. I don't know what I did. 8:30 or 8:40. You can all go check it out. Hit the standby notification button if you wouldn't mind. As you know, I don't really promote my own stuff, but this one's really special because we have Jim Lemansky on the alto and tenor sax, and it's amazing the work he did on this. My producer Jim Steve Sherman was so impressed, and then we have my Uncle Joe on the bass. So
Fantastic.
I'm really excited to put this one out there, and yeah, let's get back to Ben. How we doing, buddy? I'm not sure if there's anybody in the chat, if there's something I can do to help Ben out with the volume.
I don't know if you if he's on his phone, if he's still able to go into the settings in StreamYard and change that.
Yeah, so yeah, Ben, if you're on your phone, if you go into the settings section, I'm pretty sure you can on the phone, because I know Dwight did it. EVS. Right. I know he adjusted it. Right in the settings, there should be your phone setting, your mic settings. It's got to be something. And unfortunately, I'm so challenged when it comes to the tech.
And you need all the things like echo cancellation and that unchecked.
Yeah. I don't even think it's to that point if you're not getting any volume at all.
Yeah.
But there's Dwight there. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm sure we'll get this.
East Virginia Studio was saying I had to use a Bluetooth speaker in my ear.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's better. I can hear now.
Hey!
You know what? You put up your thumb earlier, and I'm sitting there looking at this little screen. It was probably working earlier, and I had to bring you on.
No. It sound totally just cut out whenever you started playing the Zeppelin song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lost all sound then, but it's back now. Whatever.
Okay,
you did,
we're doing good. Ben, what's going on? I'm so excited. I'll tell you, one of the people that sent me a message was Snooks. She was so excited to listen to. She hadn't had the opportunity to check out your music, and believe me, she will now.
Sweet.
So Hugh's got a few questions for you. Fire away, Hugh. Let's entertain the room here. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Hello, Camellia.
I've always wanted to ask Ben, how did you develop your skill for creating such beautiful music on a phone?
Please don't say it's a secret.
Yeah, it's a good one. Didn't have any instruments. I'm so poor, you can't even say poor. All I can get out is. But the kids showed me this app, this phone, and it was the darndest, and I could play it. And they're all like, put that phone down, put the game. This is a game in high school.
Nice one.
You still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my speakerphone, so I can barely hear myself.
No problem.
Yeah, it is kind of like playing a game, I guess, but I mean, it's got strings of a guitar, it's got the keyboards, it's got drums, it's got everything you need. Pocket Studio. Apple couldn't have done better.
That's just incredible, the sound that you're producing from that. So you're telling me that every instrument is played through the phone?
Yeah, it's all touchscreen.
That's just
no real instruments other than what Clayton might add or what you might add. Somebody I collaborate, but everything I do is the touchscreen.
That's
and
just
so
amazing.
When I crack my screen, it really, I have to go spend money to get my screen on this phone alone. I'm on my 5th screen, and the iPhone for that I went through 3 screens, and the phone I'm getting ready to move over to, so I have more space, storage space, and all that is it's shattered, but it's a good phone. I just gotta fix the screen, then I can move over, and all my audio troubles will be over because I have not had headphones or earbuds in over 3 weeks because my jack is all messed up. It'll charge, but I mean, I gotta finagle it to make it work. It charges slow.
Yeah.
I'm charging right now.
So are the screens cracking because you're tapping them too hard, or are you just one of those that drop the phone a lot?
That also, when they switched me over to this phone, they did give me this case. It was awesome, but I found ways to get around it, like having it in my pocket while I'm trying to squeeze out the work truck door, and the knob for the window roll down presses up against my pocket and smashes my screen and shatters it. Stuff like that, There was the time I wanted to test my case and see how well it really worked, but in all actuality, I was just mad because it was real dark outside. I couldn't see while I was driving. I was lost, so I threw my phone down at the floor of my van and just shattered. I was like, "Yeah, a lot of good that case did, right?"
Hey Ben, I remember you sending. Sorry, excuse me. I remember you sending me a rhythm guitar track once, and I swore it sounded like something like a vintage track from the 80s. I'm going, surely that's not virtual. It must be real. It's so good. And it was. It's like, man,
Me,
just this guy's just
the
incredible.
max headroom of iPhones.
Very much.
Well, I got to tell you,
Or
honestly,
Gandalf.
I thought it was you've got the sound, the timing, the production, it's quality. It's if you didn't say that, I don't think anybody would have known that it's not an actual guitar. But still, it takes a lot of skill and talent to do what you do. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to produce the music, right?
Oh yeah,
And
just
Right.
unbelievable skill.
And see,
Honestly,
that's what it all boiled down to when they they the whole deal was is I have all this music in my head from back when I played in the garage bands. And all the music that I was writing back then when I had instruments, and family came along, and I just kind of put everything on hold. But anyway, GarageBand allowed me to get everything out of my head and keep my sanity pretty much. But the way I looked at it is like, now I got it saved somewhere. If I can ever get into a studio space with real instruments, watch out. That's my playground right there.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
That's the thing. I mean, I know you're a great musician anyway. So the fact that you can do it both for real and virtually is double whammy, unbelievable talent. So you blow my mind, Ben, at times, honestly.
Yeah, mine as well. So I just want to shout out Many Vibes. This is
I
Ben
had a friend.
Wells, me, myself, and iPhone. And I'm glad you're here. Go ahead. Sorry, brother. Go ahead, Ben.
I was just saying, I was just saying hi, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, you got quite a few people here. This is awesome.
You hear me?
Many Vibes was saying, "Who's the guy in the car?" Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're all excited to really get to know Ben and his brilliant musical mind and how he produces this awesome music that he does produce.
Coming down
What's that?
on this phone. I need the other one so I can show you the phones. Like I said, I got a box full of iPhones. Some of them don't work, but someday maybe I can have them all set up. And I can go and do different instruments on each phone and have them tied into a main computer board or something. I don't know. I always wondered, how would I do a live show?
You know what? That would be spectacular. Hey, and I was talking to a folk punk. It would be. I said the exact same thing earlier backstage, where he said, I think he had said that you have something on your channel that you show how you do a few things.
Yeah, I got videos here recently too. The idea that can carry a song shows a lot of my work. But if you go way back to when he was talking about being on Rondo and stuff like that, I had a ACDC live wire, and I showed some sneak peeks of how I got there, and that was I called those my little gems. I was putting them in my little what do they call it? My little trio songs. I put 3 songs or 4 songs to put out pretty to beat the
Very cool. So I'm gonna, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna shout out a couple of people here, and hello, set up by Marshall. What's going on, brother? And then we'll get on to a song that I guess the first song on the list is yeah, we're going right back to peace of mind. So let me do these shout outs here. So this is a little section that I do about community members that are doing for others. And there's so many out there, but I'm shouting out Dan Anderson, the Mad Shredder. He's got an amazing show daily. You got to go check him out. Independent Many United, relentless on what she shares, and the crew, the mods that I have, constantly, daily sharing different music and different streams and whatnot. I really appreciate all the work you guys put into sharing us artists out there into the communities and whatnot. Leni Perez does a lot of sharing. Laurie's Mishmosh, Read Between the Lines. I don't see her a lot. She's always in 15th Ben's stream, but she's definitely always in the replay. And again, thank you very much for constantly sharing and supporting. Rebel Rocker and Feisty Feather are two others that I can think of, just that are consistently sharing other people's streams and songs and Facebooks and just a big part of our community. And then, so I do want to announce some upcoming. You know what? I think, yeah, I'm gonna do it now. So some up and coming. I got them in this section. Obviously, I mentioned that I have my premiere next Thursday, and it'll be at 8:40. And but every Tuesday we have Liz a Day that does her own streams. Liz, if you're out there, if you catch us on replay, if you can email me a thumbnail so that I can, and anybody else that I've missed, email me a thumbnail and maybe a 15-20 second clip of something live. You as well, Herman. Oh, actually, I just recently finished yours. Send me a clip so we can promote your streams as well. Blue Unicorn, don't forget, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. He's got his stream going. I'm not sure if he's streaming this Tuesday, but hopefully he is. Dom Torregrosa started a new stream. It's at Tuesdays at 9:30. It's called Music and Mayhem. And basically you submit tracks of other artists, not your own. So I thought it was a pretty cool concept. Camp G-Made, let's not forget the Metal Fest June 8th, and hosted by Metalhead Hippie and Michael Lanthier, Wolf 7 Music. Stay tuned for the Four Horsemen. As I mentioned, it's Hetriani, 15th Bend, Development of a Void, and Michael himself on the guitar. And I think they have Gary Hubbs on bass involved in this project. It's going to be wicked. They're all going to play, they're all going to create one track, and then they're all going to play one track each, and then they're all going to play on individual songs they're going to put on this album. So, which makes it, I'm pretty good at math. That gives us 5 tracks. So, I'm going to stop there for now because I want to listen to some of Ben's. So this next song that I have, that I chose to put in this order, this one was called, this is the part 2, Hugh. When I was playing your track, it's like, it's not finished. It's not finished. It wasn't finished by design, but let's finish it now. So this is another the same collab with Ben and Hugh, and it goes into Whole Lot of Love. So please follow that link, and all of you, please stop by Ben's channel now and Hugh's. Show some love. Let's do this. How good is that? That is awesome. All right, let's get back on here. You guys got to tell me about that collab. I mean, that's just brilliant, both of you.
It was all Ben's design and idea,
Mm-hmm.
and came up with a great drum track, rhythm guide track, and all those incredible, amazing vocals. And all I had to do was add some guitar.
Yeah, I kind of messed around with the video a little bit, and but yeah, I mean that's so you both of you, that was the first Zeppelin cover I've heard in this community in the 3 years. So
Really?
I'm not sure if there was any other one, but I thought that was dynamite. Obviously, anybody around our age, Zeppelin was the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I do have a question. There is the next song. I know there was some details in the description, and I just thought I'd leave it to you, Ben, because I noticed on a few of these that I picked, there was a lot of stop, man. I thought you're muted again. The I noticed you work a lot with a lot of people in the community as well. And this one song is Peace of Mind. Why don't you tell us about it before I hit the play here? Are you there? Uh-oh. It seems like when we play a track, then it knocks them
Sound
out.
goes.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's
I
strange.
swear I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. As soon as the music play, he gets knocked out because so we'll give him a few minutes. So okay, so while we're waiting, I'll finish with the shout out. So then maybe if that's the issue, we just continue to okay, he's trying to come back on. So let's add him to add to stage. Is that any better? Takes a good picture. Okay, I'm going to leave you right there. As soon as the sound comes on, just jump in at any time. So I want to shout out some community members that I follow and I think are amazing, have amazing channels, and I've known now for my time in being on YouTube. Starting with Hetriani. He does have some music coming up. He's working on some. Hey, there he is, Hetriani. What's going on, bro? And my mind, what's happening?
Brother.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Was that you, Hugh?
That was me, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's got some he's working on an album. And we're gonna get a lot of Hetriani soon. So hang in there, everybody. Hip Hop Radar Underground, an amazing channel. He interviewed me a few weeks ago. It was Easter Sunday, actually. He's a real cool dude. He's been showing up more and more. He was on the Hippie channel the other night. Great to see. Set up by Marshall, another amazing channel that you got to go check out. And a lot of good stuff there, talking about gear, testing stuff. And he's got an amazing live sound, eh, Hugh? Have you heard it?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's my fellow Louvier brother.
What's that?
He's a fellow Louvier.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Development of a Void. He does a lot of streamings. Unfortunately, I'm at work and it's right around 10 o'clock where my first client starts to come in. But a great channel nonetheless. And both those channels I do support. And Jackson Pierce, another great streaming channel. Jackson's an amazing musician himself. We got Tales Told in the Dark. I think it was a friend of Independent Many United. She has an amazing channel. A few weeks ago, I should have updated it. I still have the Native American Bigfoot Legends story. And we have Together We Are Family. It's a karaoke streaming type channel. How you doing for sound, Ben? Just jump in when you feel. I can hear you tapping. Rich New Designs, FDR Improv Workshops, Art of Floundering podcasts. He does a lot of live puppet shows with Rich. Great channels, and then Jay Jordan. These three channels are strong supporters of my channel. And pleased to shout them out, as well as Lock Wolf Reacts. It's a great reaction channel, and my son loves his channel. He loves a lot of the hip hop sounds that come out of Lock Wolf's reactions. Boltonator, well known in our community, and we all know the Foul Crow. 15th Ben calls him the Foul Bro. Let's get Ben back on and see if that's any better. I think he's playing Nicky Nine Doors. Is that what we used to call it? Thought I seen somebody at the door. All right, the Mix Club. Rhett actually had a stream just a few hours ago. He's doing some live stuff. Dave's music videos. Dave is again another strong supporter of my channel. He creates music videos from some classic songs, as I mentioned before, songs that you probably thought you'd never hear again, and it's an amazing channel. Jenny Daniels has two channels, country music channel and Jenny's jazz pop cover channel. Very enjoyable. Please go check out these. JM Unleashed, another great Canadian. What's going on, JM? I know he'll be watching this in replay if he's not in the chat. He's got a nice little show running every Thursday at around 5 p.m. and a lot of fun interactive games on that show. And wow, Lady C. Her live dinner music with Lady C every Wednesday at 7 p.m. She has a nice little stream, a lot of support, and she's doing really well. I really enjoy that channel. And yeah, this is too bad that we're having these issues tonight. That's the only thing with StreamYard. If you don't have, what do you call it, your internet connected directly, you're going to get a lot of this will come
like
up.
Ethernet cable or whatever.
Yeah. That's what you call it. Karaoke streaming channels and artists. I think this is really important. If I'd love to see a couple of these names that I mentioned, like Laura Sings, covered by CQ, Mark Singing for a Smile. If we can see them join some of these terrific channels like CC Karaoke, Mama Rose channel, Joe Norman, Jovel de Putzes. That's another great streaming channel for people to come up on the panel and sing along. Miss High and Pendar. There's, I think they're Saturday evenings?
Saturday evening. Yeah.
Yeah. And Miss High and Pendar, if you catch this on, I would love to get a thumbnail of your channel, and again a 20-30 second clip, because a lot of these shoutouts are now going to be rolled into little 2-3 minute promo videos. I think it's less painful than listening to me yap. Metalhead Hippie, what's happening? Yeah, and then Angela Tanzer. Yeah, and I'd really like to shout out, hopefully he gets back on soon, because this is the last shout out. So you and I are gonna have to be talking you. So Milestone, I really want to shout this out. I was involved in this. It was really cool. Leela reached her 500 sub count, and now she's at, I don't know, 500 plus, 514 or something. She's worked, I know we've all worked hard, but she ran into a situation where she lost a channel. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but she's been digging and working hard, and it's just amazing how fast she got to 500, and well earned. Like I said, Abe the Band, what's going on, brother? Well earned. So yeah, shout out if you guys can. Stop by her channel if you hadn't already subbed. Go give her the thumbs up. And Hugh, while we're waiting for Mr. Ben Wells, I'm gonna play. What do you think we should do? JM.
Play one of Ben's good solo tracks.
Yeah, so I've got this one lined up next, and it's a song by Me, Myself, and iPhone, Ben Wells, and it's called Peace of Mind. So let's listen to it. The magic of the iPhone.
Very cool.
What was that? Are you good? What was that?
I don't know, I just heard that noise, but I don't know what caused it.
Yeah, that was crazy. So yeah, that's yeah, I don't know what just happened there.
Mm.
But I know it's not my new mic.
No, that's
Thanks, DJ.
Sounding great.
Yeah, that's it's I really apologize to everybody, and I know for sure 100% Ben feels bad about this. It's too bad the connection, something's going on. I hope he's okay. I know there was a lot of storms in that that part of the woods, right? Yeah. So it's probably a connection issue. So yeah, that's just another classic of it's, you know, it's you need the musical genius, the mind still to create what he creates. It's just incredible. And that sound, like each individual instrument, that little phone. I have trouble texting when I'm texting in our little group with Hetriani and 15th. It's like if I'm in the shed, I have to run down and jump on, grab my laptop and chat with them. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you all do it. Independent Men United, everything you see with the posts and everything's done on her phone. I don't know how you guys do it, but
I couldn't do it.
Huh?
I couldn't do it.
No, you're a laptop guy? Desktop?
No, I'm a PC guy.
Yeah, me too. Yep. So, so I 100% Ben is trying to get back up here, and when he does, we'll get him on. What we could do is folk punk. If you'd like to join us, that would be really cool. Because Hugh and I are a couple of old guys that just run out of things to talk about. And we just might start talking about people in the community if we get bored.
Start talking about golf.
Yeah. You guys don't want to hear our golf conversations, do you? Yeah. I'm going to Scotland. I'm telling you. I'm going to meet you, Hugh.
Ben's in the chat.
Oh, he is? Oh,
yeah.
Great. Awesome. All right, Ben. So, yeah, Folk Punk, if you want to join us, feel free. You've known Ben for quite a long time as well, and you know a lot about his music. So, I'm going to go on to the next song. This one, Ben, is nothing up my sleeves, but I think one of these songs... Well, let's just listen to it and we'll take it from there. So, Me, Myself, an iPhone, nothing up my sleeve.
moving show. And in your eyes are making your smile grow. You see the emptiness that no one knows. They all follow the next best thing. Then find her just chasing shallow dreams. Hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down.
Killer track that was.
You know what? That might be me. Give me 1 second. Am I on?
Yeah. Yeah.
DJ, I think it's my mixer board because I got a new mic. I apologize if I hurt anybody's ears. And
No.
yeah. Welcome to streaming world. I quit, Jeff. All right. No, we're not going to go too much echo. Is it loud enough though?
Coming
There you
nice
go.
and clear, mate. Yeah. Yeah. nice
Is
and
that
clear.
okay? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think channel 1 on my mixer is fried, but thanks for the mic anyways, DJ. But yeah, I think there's obviously
The
something.
gremlins abound tonight.
Yeah. JJ, welcome, brother.
How you guys doing?
And
Poor
we're doing
Ben.
okay. Yeah, I know. He was looking so forward to this too. It's all right. He's out in the chat, and I can see him pop in and out. And yeah, just amazing music that he produces. And folk punk, we can't see you. You're in the dark. There you are.
Actually, oh, and wait a minute. I do need to turn the light up because of one thing in particular.
The lava lamp.
I got to make sure the headphones don't cover it.
Oh yeah. Nice cap. I know that guy.
Yeah, it all works out for a reason that I had to come on.
It's not you I wanted on the show. It's my baseball cap.
The dad cap.
The dad cap.
Which
Yeah.
I guess a dad cap is a certain cut of a hat.
I didn't
Because
know they even called them dad caps.
on the spring or whatever it is for your merch, it describes it as a dad cap,
Oh,
and it sits kind of like you don't have any hair left. So I guess it's designed for a certain aged man.
yeah. I feel you. Most of the caps I wear.
That's why we wear caps.
Yeah.
I've got the hats, a newsboy,
Yeah. Short.
like a flat
Yeah.
cap thing. I've got one of them. It's so comfy to wear.
Oh, I wear it often at work. I don't think I've ever. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
hats, great, really good.
It's
Yeah.
amazing to think that, a couple generations ago, men wore hats daily in many walks of life.
And so do the kids.
Yeah, and you know what though? I think it's because their hair was short. I mean, we wear a hat lots of times now, but we don't take the hat off because then we got hat head, and yeah, it just doesn't look very, very good. But
Yeah, I went through about 4 or 5 years wearing a cowboy hat.
Right?
Maybe
that during the-
longer.
was that
Maybe
when your
longer.
hair kind of looked like Richard Marx, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But,
hey, can we still play Ben's music?
Yeah, 100%. Let's get on to the next track. But what I'd like to do is take a short little break and show off some of the pianists in in our community and some brilliant talents. All the links are in the description. If you want to hear some of these great composers, please check them out. Let's listen to some of our finest. Let me take this off here and do this. Just when I took you off mute. Yeah, my timing tonight sucks. But yeah, please take the time to go support these amazing pianists. They if you go to their channels, they often put up, especially Karen Baldwin. I know Hugh. Oh, why don't I bring everybody on? I know Hugh is a huge supporter of Karen, and she's from Scotland, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So please take the time, go check out these talents.
I'm
There's
hoping to be working with Chris Durham very soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. I missed his show today. It was just insane at
I
work.
did. I did as well.
Yeah,
I was too busy.
yeah. So yeah, you guys got something lined up?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Chris is amazing. His casualness. There's something just so organic and natural when he's playing, and especially when he like just kind of starts talking off the top of his head while playing. It's that just amazes me how someone can do that, you know, on a piano,
Yeah,
especially.
Total master musician he is. He's great.
Yeah, some of his earlier stuff I see him play guitar as well. What's going on,
And he's a
Daniel?
good songwriter too. He writes some really nice original stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So let's continue with the next song that I chose from his collection, Me, Myself, and iPhone. Wouldn't change a thing. I hope some of you have taken a few seconds, a few minutes to go over to Ben's channel and show some love and support, as well as our co-host Hugh Caldwell. I think most of you are already sub to Hugh. Hugh is one of those. He's everywhere, like Metalhead Hippie. This guy never sleeps, man. Whenever there's a stream, it could be at 10 o'clock Eastern time during the day, 9 o'clock at night here, or 10 o'clock.
Sorry.
You know,
What?
I believe Hugh has the record on You Rock for the most appearances in one episode through his collabs. I want to say we had like 7 maybe on one show.
Holy smokes. Yeah, if it's not Hugh, it's got to be Laurie, right? These guys.
right. I think there were several that had both of them in the same video.
Yeah. That's
More to come.
more to come. That's good. That's good. I gotta get something going myself. I'm feeling I'm missing out now. At first, when Laurie first approached me, she goes, I told her I don't really like collabs. I don't want to do collabs. It's just one, Frankie. And I think I called her a few weeks later. Let's do another one. So, yeah, I want to play this next one called Wouldn't Change a Thing. Ben Wells, Me, Myself, and iPhone. Wow. Yeah, and so
Killer.
lesson, yeah, that was fantastic. Lesson learned on my part. I seen it in the description. Clayton Von Kluge played on that track with
Yeah.
Ben. I know I mentioned it before I started to play his music, and going forward, I will, as a backup, put in my own descriptions as well. So that was well done. Wow, a lot of energy in that track.
Yeah, I had to put my tie on.
Make sure the hat doesn't go. What
I
dad cap?
started banging. I was like, oh, no, we got to get something to keep it on.
Yeah, I do want to shout out. Let me just. Hey Lars, what's going on? And to all of you, hello Pookie. Yeah, there's something wrong with my whole mixer board. So the next show's coming up. Let's not forget on the 13th. Sorry, this is the 13th. On the 20th, we have Mike and Don as the featured artist. I'm really excited to get to know Mike and Don even more. With 15th Ben being the co-host, and then following that on the 27th, we have Scapular Winging Records, with Thomas Christ being the co-host for that. So there's a couple of really cool talents coming up in the next few weeks. We will have in the very near future Lars Guitars as a co-host. We got Georgia J. We got Viv Sparrow. We've got Joshua, David Joshua. Then on June 24th, we have 15th Ben with Casey Donatello's son. I forgot the name of the band, brother. So yeah, we've got a lot of really cool musicians coming up, and yes, really excited. The show's doing well. Today was kind of a shit show, not just with Ben, with my own system. I can hear it wanting to explode again. So, got to be the whole board or something. But we'll get through.
Before it blows up, I wanted to say something about Ben's work. And I think Hugh, before the show started, when we were talking, you kind of alluded to the same thing. So the little track we played that had no link and no title was something Ben had sent, and I'm trying to work on some lyrics. And the way he records is more like a composer scoring something than the way I pick up a guitar and jam and happen to put the tape player on. He's so precise in the way he structures stuff.
Yeah,
You notice the same, Hugh?
absolutely. Yeah, is that's whenever sends me any tracks, it's fully formed, and it's like completely. You don't have to think about what you need to add to the track, because he kind of sets it up for you, because it's so well done and written and prepared. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Talented
he's
man.
just a brilliant musician. I want to take a few seconds to shout out some of these live performances, streamers. There is a few that I need to update this. I know we have the new, I want to put in Blue Unicorn in this. I want to include Liz Day. I want to include Dominic's new stream. Hello, Feisty. Great to see you. So there's a few that I still need to update this with, but let's have a look at some of the streamers.
Look what they've done to my song, Ma. Look what they've done to my song.
Photographs of memories, all the love you gave to me. Somehow
Maybe that'll be the last song. I think that's the last song. Is that the last song? You guys tell me. Last song, one more song. Last song, one more song. That's the last song I've got for
Rock
singing.
hubs.
Last song or one more song? I don't know. It's up to you.
all the time if I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you.
Looks like we won another war. Dead bodies are strewn across the TV screen. Belly's full, but we wanted more.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. How is this real? Why are all these kids so drunk? Letterman jackets and a homecoming parade.
Well, I hear the train is coming, it's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine.
Been hanging on the phone, been sleeping all alone. And the phone rings, it's just a friend of mine said,
This community has so many amazing, talented individuals and great people. And I'm really proud to be part of this family, this large family. I think there he is. Yeah, that's amazing. And I appreciate all the support all of those have given me and all of us. And yeah, really cool.
You know, it's amazing that, remember the old TV guide, and they'd list, you know, the entertainment for the night, and we have all of that just here.
We do. We do. And there's so many, like all of us, and I understand what Metalhead Hippie keeps pushing to share, you know, because we all have our own, like, little communities within our communities. Does that make sense? Like, I know I've got and I know some of the people in my community or in other communities as well, but it's good for them to hear what's out there, what we're listening to, you know, and it's a great option to just pick a day and pick a few hours to bounce back and forth, because I know you're better at managing your time than me and Hugh are, JJ.
Yeah.
But
I live alone and I have no pets, so right there, my life is a lot easier.
yeah, we feel like we have to be at every stream. At least I do, anyways. But I know every stream I go, Hugh's there as well. But yeah, no, it's really cool. It's
You know, speaking of the community and all the artists, and people lift up each other so much in this community. Nick Apostolaris, I had noticed, put out a playlist. And what was really cool is there were probably a third of those people I had never heard of before. It was like excellent. I was just introduced to even more.
Yeah, I caught that too. That's and that's what this is all about. So what I'm doing, I just saw Abe's name. He's been here pretty much all night. What I'd like to do is if you guys can all, again, about 15-20 second little riff, Abe, and a thumbnail. I'm going to be doing different categories. It's going to save me, once again, or probably save you from having to listen to me shout out so many. I think it's easier and it's a better presentation this way. People can see and hear what you got to offer. And I'm going to do these short little promo reels and push them on my channel as well. And anybody out there who's got a little thing going, I don't care if it's home and garden, send it to me and I will create different categories, and hopefully we'll fill a show with promoting each other that way. So, and once again, I really appreciate everybody for supporting me for the past 3 years, and supporting especially all the non-musicians out there that go out of their way to support and share our music. And they're just incredible people. Pookie, love you, Queen Survivor, Independent Many United, Ozark, what's going on, brother? There's so many amazing people in our community, and it's I've seen how it's grown already. So it's pretty amazing.
Absolutely.
You know, I wonder too, is it growing or is it just I'm learning of more?
It's a little of both, but it is growing. I mean, I see people in the chats more and more. I think the likes of 15th Bend, Metalhead Hippie, Thomas, Pete Johns. These channels are Independent Many United. Is introduced us so many people to our communities. It's like it's grown that way. Yeah,
Yeah,
there are a
especially
lot-
when somebody else new starts to stream, then a lot of their subscribers then come into our community as well.
Yeah, look at Pendar, what she's done. I remember when she came in, Pendar Mandar, there was like a whole crowd with her. And yeah, absolutely. Liz a day now recently, and then she just introduced us to Allison. Yeah, I think it's a little of both, JJ, but the community is growing. And yes, Independent Many United, we are stronger together.
And worldwide. I mean, we have 3 nations right on the screen right here.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like Forest of the Wolf. I mean, we go right across this whole planet. It's such great people. Great to be part of. Jorge, que pasa? What's going on, brother? Yeah, so this has been a challenge, this show, but I think it went well with my technical issues and Ben.
And yeah, you know, I threw the link for that AC/DC video he was mentioning. There are several of his videos that have little clips of him actually with his thumbs on the phone screen, making it. It's amazing to watch. So
Bending strings up and down.
yeah, it's not just like pressing a button like guitar or something, and it's not even like pressing a note on the virtual fretboard. It's got like
Yeah.
the bending of this, and he does it just like my kids play video games. I can remember 20 years ago trying to play video, and I couldn't hold the controller. And they're like, "Dad, it's just the B-bar." I'm like, where?
Yeah,
And-
the one
and
that
when
looks
he's
like
bending-
a bat. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. No. I'm like Purdue, the Pong game, where you go up and down. And it's just
Right.
the tennis. What's it called? I don't know. That's the only
Pong,
video game I
yeah.
know. How to play. Yeah.
But again, that shows how Ben is a natural musician anyway, because when you see him do that and he's like bending strings on the phone, you still have to bend up to pitch. Or it will
Yes,
sound off. So
and timing. You have to have the right timing of when to
completely
bend.
timing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. It's an instrument. He's playing an instrument.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
With his
100%. Yeah.
And it's not a kalimba.
I'm hoping he comes over one day to join sitting with my band, and you as well, JJ and Frank. You can all come over and we'll do some Who covers and Led Zeppelin and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, we could have our own Woodstock, you know?
Yes.
We
Every
are
cover-
the world.
Yeah. Every cover I want to do with you, Hugh, you've already done it.
There's
Yeah.
plenty out there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what? You know what? I think my favorite cover that Hugh does, Planet Caravan. Oh my God, I
All
love
right,
that cut.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, and your production on that sounds so friggin' awesome.
Well, it's essentially I would say a kind of hippie track, and I think at heart I'm a sort of hippie
That's a
musically.
great idea, Clayton. Sorry, Hugh.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, I love all the old music from Woodstock and uh, that kind of time. So I find all that early stuff very easy to relate to and play. You know. So
Yeah, yeah, like all that stuff from, and that's why I really enjoyed Michael Thompson last week.
yes,
It just does something to me. It just, again, I said it over and over. It just brings me to a place where it's, I don't know if it's the time or just the sound. It's incredible.
Well,
so
you
That
know,
actually,
music is not the same. Not that it's not good today, but music back then, I don't know. It's just I relate to it better.
me
It's
too as
inspired
well.
me to where I'm at.
If I could
Yeah.
just put something out there, JJ, if I ever done a cover with you, do you know the song by the Small Faces called Tin Soldier?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. It,
They did it with PP Arnold. I can see you singing that.
I will. You know, it completely amazes me that people ask me to sing because for all of my life before this YouTube community, that was, you know, even the person I had been married to, you know, would say, "Well, I kind of like some of your stuff where you don't sing." It just amazes me. But yes, Tin Soldier. I will check that out.
It's a great track.
My
I
aunt.
know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I know that. Was that when Rod Stewart was with him?
No, when he joined it, they dropped the small and just became the Faces.
Face. Okay, so this was before
So it
he
was
was.
Steve Marriott on lead vocal.
He's played
Cool.
with
Yeah,
yeah, Rod Stewart's played with quite a few amazing guitarists. Wasn't
yes.
Jeff Beck part of Faces? Or
The
yeah,
Rod Stewart group he was part of. Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, my band, we play 3 1 hour sets. The first hour is all the Kinks, the second hour is the Small Faces, and the third hour is the Who. So
There you go. I don't
that's
think
what
the
we do.
Kinks get enough. The Kinks haven't got enough credit. I mean, you go back, they were in the beginning, and yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
talk about a
yeah,
trendsetters. Yeah.
and it was a really sad story because it was through some really stupid management that them, along with the Small Faces, got banned from the States for a while.
mm-hmm.
And because of that, now you're in your peak of your career. If you don't hit pretty quick, you just kind of die a wee bit. So
Yeah,
they should have been a lot bigger worldwide,
yeah,
uh, especially. But there you go.
yeah. Their early stuff is just. I've got their greatest hits album, which is like from 1970, the actual vinyl. So it's their greatest hits was all before 1970. Basically, it's everything but Lola, and yeah, just
I mean,
incredible.
to be able to write a song like Waterloo Sunset is just beautiful, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
My
I got to
aunt
go listen to that.
my aunt sent me a text, and she at least once a day she'll send me call me and leave a message or email. But this one was, without music, life would be a mistake. It was a quote from Henry Winkler movie way back in the 80s, I think. Yeah.
Was it the one where? What was the one with the lady that was in Cheers? Oh, that was like his only movie he had made at that point. Night Shift or something like that.
Of course you would know. You're from Wisconsin.
Yeah, although he's not. But we have a statue of him in Milwaukee.
I just realized it.
Yep. Fonzie is big here in Wisconsin.
Yes, Danny. I was just waiting on a couple of confirmations, and I do have some dates. We are going to have Danny Stefanetti. She's a rising star out of Australia. And man, if you have a minute, go ahead, Wesley, please post her link. She is going to be on the show. I actually will I'll send her an email first thing in the morning. I do have the dates all ready to go.
Hey, Frank.
Yes.
How is Lorenzo?
Lorenzo's, on the weekend I didn't want to start any projects. It's like I feel like I'm going to get a call.
Yeah.
It was strange. I jumped in my car three times on a Saturday. I went to see him, and a couple times on Sunday yesterday, and my timing sucks. He's either sleeping or he's just such a good baby. And I told my daughter that's the hook, right? The first one's always quiet. The second one's good. But yeah, she's either feeding or my timing sucks. But it's pretty cool.
Mom doing good?
Mom's doing fantastic. Yeah.
Great.
I just watching them both, it's like they grew overnight. They're
Yeah.
young, right?
Yeah.
Well, I say young, but
Oh, compared to us, they're young.
yeah. But it's amazing, the growth overnight. Just having that child, it's like, holy shit. Yeah, it's.
I think you finally grow up when you become a parent.
I don't think you have a choice.
Exactly.
Yeah. But, yeah. I don't think I want to keep Hugh up too much longer. Once
No
again,
worries.
thank you. What's that?
No worries. Don't worry about time or anything.
Yeah. I do want to thank me, myself, and iPhone. A lot of people, the chat was lit up. Incredible musician, awesome individual. Once again, I hope some of you who haven't been subbed to him have gone over to his channel to offer up some support. And so I'm gonna end it with we know Lizaday was kind enough to wait a second. What am I have another track of Ben. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go.
You know he's followed by night. I did it that way. I walk
It surrounds me, my legacy, it comes true.
Damn. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's like, oh shit, at the bottom of the page. There is another one. Well,
That was great.
yeah, well, man, what power, eh? The energy in that one as well. That's talent.
Yeah, great songwriting too.
Yeah. So
Hey.
Laurie wanted to jump on, and I wanted to jump off. What were you going to say?
I was just going to bring that up. Yes.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exit. I'm going to play Liza Day's exit song. And Hugh, everybody know, I tried to send her a link, but it started messing up it's just my laptop. It just doesn't have enough storage. As soon as I go on to open another browser, everything just cuts out. So you go ahead and send her a link. And in the meantime, I am going to play Liza Day's family track. And to those of you who want to stick around, we'll stay on the panel for a bit. And in the meantime, I do want to play Liz's song. And we'll be back.
We are, we are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are, we are.
Sister, brother, father, mother, we are one and the same.
We are
Friends, chosen, hearts shared, a force of nature.
we are
We are
family, family.
forever like a diamond, special treasure. We shine.
We are family, family.
Are we not?